Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest edition of the Coach's Corner. I am your host, Wes McKinney, joined alongside today with head men's and women's track and field and cross country coach Mike Cox. Coach, great to have you on today.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Mainly have you on today because this weekend coming up, the Mountain East Conference Cross Country Championship is going to be held for the third straight year in Bridgeport, West Virginia. You guys have had great success there in the past, particularly your men. Your women have also had good runs there, but your men will be the two-time defending conference champion heading into Saturday. When you look at this race, you guys have handled the pressure all season long. You handled the pressure last year as the defending champion. Now you got the target on your back again. What have you talked to your guys about this season? Obviously, it's going to be a tall task come Saturday.
Definitely. I've just told them that we just have to take care of us and worry about us, do what we do, not worry about rankings and this and that and the other, and really just let our bodies do what we've trained them to do. When that gun goes off on Saturday.
You guys have had a great regular season. Last year made program history. Your men did. This year they make program history for the third consecutive week, or three straight weeks, I should say. They've been ranked fourth in the Atlantic region. No Concord team had ever been ranked in the top five in the Atlantic region. You've had good runs from Justin Snyder this year. Jordan Weitzel have both been your number ones. I'm sorry, Jason Weitzel, not Jordan. My fault there. But it's just been a phenomenal year for you guys. Regardless of what happens on Saturday, obviously that would be a great success to go 3 times in a row as conference champion, but you guys have just been outstanding this year. When you look back at this season, what's one thing you're going to remember the most?
Just the hard work and dedication that the guys have put in, from the summer even, and just to see it paying off the way it is it's very rewarding.
When you talk about your team this year, you just lost one guy out of your top 5 from last year. Sam Haynes has been phenomenal for you as your number 5 runner. Of course, you had 2 other guys last year, first team all-conference, Tyler Cossett, Michael Runke. How does that experience help you heading in here to Saturday?
Well, I definitely think that those guys can help the those newcomers there and whoever we'll have in the race. And just letting them know, it's a tough course. Time means nothing. Place means everything. And that if we can, those front guys can take care of business, and the 5, 6, 7 guys can take care of business. We should be able to pull it off. But it's going to be a dogfight. I have no doubts. Those Charleston, Wesleyan, Wheeling, they're going to be gunning for us. They're going to be fighting tooth and nail, and we just have to respect that and again just do what we do.
That does lead me into my next question. You talk about those other 3 teams: Charleston, Wheeling, Jesuit, and West Virginia Wesleyan. 2 of the teams have been ranked in the region along with you this year at some point. Charleston has been a little bit under the radar. They've run well all season long. When you look at this field, this is maybe the most competitive field the Mountain East Conference has seen. How do you approach those other teams come Saturday?
Well, we just can't overlook anybody. We can't just worry about Charleston. We can't just worry about Wesleyan. We can't just worry about Wheeling. We've got to worry about them all. I think Charleston's been slighted all year, and they should have been ranked in the region. I think they're a talented team. Nick's doing a great job there, and Skyle's doing a great job at Wesleyan. Ricky's doing a great job at Wheeling. Again, it just comes down to the day, which is our sport. But again, if we just do what we can do, I like our chances.
Let's shift over to the women's side. Sydney Haynes has been your top runner all year. She's expected to be in contention for maybe runner of the year, definitely freshman of the year. Let's talk about her transition, particularly from high school to her success here in college.
She did the homework over the summer, obviously, and she's just progressed all year long. It's definitely really exciting to see. I think she can definitely get in there and mix it up with those front runners and possibly have a chance to win the thing. I definitely think that's very realistic and exciting, as a freshman.
And what's nice for Sydney is she has a group of girls behind her. Aiden Payton, a sophomore that was in the top 10 last year. You have a handful of juniors that this will be their 3rd time on the big stage come Saturday. What can you say, just like your men's team, what can you say about the experience of your team on the ladies' side?
Well, it's just, the majority of them have been there, have done it. So they know what to expect, and they can, relate that to, to even telling Sydney, what to expect, what it's about. And then just getting out there and laying it on the line.
What's nice also about your women's team is you've had some good performances this year, but you've had some unexpected performances. You saw Kaylin Kessinger a few meets back. She ran strong. Both Knowles girls have run strong. Carly Thompson has run strong. How much confidence does that give you that that all those girls can put it all together here for one meet?
And I think we're, with the way training is going, I think that we're coming to that point at the right time. The ladies are coming around to, right where we need to be, and I think, they're going to get out there, and I think we're not expected to be first or second. I don't think we're kind of definitely the underdog. So I think we're going to try to just get some respect and go out there and, really lay it out there.
Well, let's talk about the other two teams that you're chasing. That's Wheeling Jesuit, who's been ranked in the region pretty much all year. West Virginia Wesleyan has beaten Wheeling head-to-head this year. Obviously, you got some teams, Charleston, Fairmont State, that may factor in the mix as well. But what do you want to tell your girls about being the underdog? They've been in this role before. They have really thrived. As you put, you I think had 6 girls in the top 20 last year at the conference meet. What are you telling your girls here come Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, we've just been telling them the whole time, like they're not expecting anything from us. They're not expecting us to beat them. They're not looking for us to beat them. So again, we just got to go out there and lay it all out there. I mean, I really think that with the talent that we have, that we can do it.
Final question for you here, and you can answer it both from a guys and girls standpoint. You guys have seen this course before. How do you ultimately attack a tough course like Bridgeport? Because everyone knows there's a couple big hills that you've really got to prepare for. How do you attack the course?
Well, I think we've just been preparing for it all year, with our home course, running at Pipe Stem, training out there at Pike View. We're used to that kind of rugged terrain, the hills. So I think obviously the way we approach it, it's we're just going to race it. Again, it's just about beating people. Time, time's not really an issue, but I feel like we're confident that we are prepared for this tough course. And again, the majority of these folks have run this course before, so they know what to expect. And they even made it a little bit easier from what it was the first time we ran there. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and definitely just really eager to get there and see how it all unfolds.
Coach, we'll be watching from afar here in Athens on Saturday to see what the ultimate result is for both the men's and the women's team. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to the 14 people that's going to be landed out there on the line Saturday.
Thank you very much.
For all Concord athletic news, please follow us on CUMountainLions.com on the web. Also, our social media, CU Mountain Lions on Twitter and also on Instagram. For the head coach, Mike Cox of the Concord cross country and track and field teams, I'm Wes McKinney. This has been the Coach's Corner.